Okay, so I'm going to explain something very important to you because adversity is going to happen. It just is. And we'll be challenged and beat down repeatedly. You know, the more massive your dreams are, man, it could feel like there's such a small goal that you need to accomplish. And you might feel like you can't accomplish it because of an obstacle that's in your way. Because what do they say? A monkey wrench? They threw a monkey wrench in my plans. Life happened. Today happened. You know, I can't do this because of anything. There's a million reasons why something might not happen. A million. There's a million reasons and different ways that things happen that could potentially be an obstacle for you. And so many people let those things be the obstacle and don't allow themselves to overcome it just because something stood in the way. I want you to know something. The universe, it responds to different things. It responds to positivity. It responds to negativity. It responds to effort, energy, consistency. It also responds to mediocrity. And it responds to positive, relentless effort as well. And so what I want you to know is, based on what you're doing, based on how you are being, based on how you choose to look at things, will determine how everything responds to you, how everything works in your favor, works for you, or against you. You know those people that everyone says, oh man, they're so lucky. Everything good for them always happens. And I'm sure it does. But what I want you to know is that that person has been through some obstacles, some challenges, some adversity, had to break down some doors, knock down some walls, build up some walls, and screw some doors in. Sometimes they had to build their own doorway just to have a door to walk through. That's all I'm saying. So, when you're working on something, when you're facing something, when you're doing something, when you're in the middle of getting something done, I want you to know that you might be at the end of getting it done and it doesn't happen simply because something happens to stop it. And so right then, that's your point where you get to choose to repeat, to start over, to start fresh, to do what you said you were going to do, or to sit back and to let it be. And see, but you can't do that. And I'll explain to you why. See, letting something be, letting something go is the beginning of letting it dwindle, letting it diminish, and ultimately letting it die. Life doesn't happen instantly. There's a 9-month period of time after conception, after the deal, right? So why would your dream happen that quickly? Why would you think we have to give birth to things, don't we? Man, don't we? And if you have to give birth to something, if you have to give life to something, why would you think that you could take a break? That's where things happen wrong. Everything happens wrong when you feel like you can take a break, when you can let up, when you don't have to be persistent. See, the difference between a mother giving birth to a healthy child is what? That mother is on top of her game. She responds to her body. She responds to her cravings. Some women exercise. Some have music on their stomach. Some, hey, listen, we can only do this and that. Some refrain some of the habits and things that they may do before they're about to conceive, before they get pregnant, because they're in mom mode. They're in mode of preservation. They're in life mode. And they do any and everything they have to do for 9 months. 9 months? They do everything. They give everything. They nourish. And listen, that 9 months is only the beginning of 19 years, or 18 or 19 years. So how long is that process? And so what I want you to think about is this. See, when you give birth to your dream, when you conceive your dream, when your dream happens, when the conception, the genesis of your dream happens, I want you to know that that's just the beginning of it. That's it. And so, why are so many people giving up before 9 months? Why are so many people giving up before the birth that you've given, the child that you have birthed, is even 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old? What would happen if a child was a month old and you just, well, you know what, things aren't working out. I can't do this. Well, that's how you treat your dream. So why would your dream grow up and flourish and be a great addition to the world? Just something to think about. Anyways, I want to keep it short. I hope you got something out of this. I hope this resonated with someone. I hope you got some value, because this right here, this is some good stuff. I give you some good stuff. This is solid. So take care. Have an amazing day. And also remember to go find me on YouTube. Go find me on YouTube. Share the video. Like, subscribe so you have access to this, because someone else may be empowered by this, and paying it forward is one of the most important things that we can do. That's my time. Take care, everybody. Mr. Over Million Savage.